What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today with this video we'll be doing this integral. As you can see, this is a definite integral because we have the upper limit and the lower limit. So you can pause this video and let's see if your answer is going to be the same as the answer that I'm going to get at the end of this video. Before I start guys, I'd like to say thank you very much guys for watching, subscribing to the channel, and also sharing this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe because there's a lot of videos that I've made already and question papers as well. You can also click the bell notification so whenever I upload a video you can able to see it. Right, if this video helps you guys to understand better, don't forget to like the video. So guys, let me get to this problem very quickly. As you can see, this one needs us to simplify. So when you simplify here, remember the sigma and this dp remains. This time around we are integrating with respect to p. So let's do it here. So you're gonna rewrite this. You rewrite your sigma there, and your upper limit is e and your lower limit is 1 over e. 1 over e is the same as e to the power of -1. So I'm just gonna rewrite it like that guys. Let's continue. So the best way of simplifying this, you have to divide each term on the numerator with the denominator. So as you can see, this is a solid line. Basically means that each term here is divided by this p. So we have to break that line and we can say p squared divided by p plus 2p divided by p minus 1 divided by p. All this now on the same bracket, right? So let's continue, let's simplify it. This time around we just gonna write e to the power of -1. Remember the lower limit, right? So let's do it. So if you say p squared divided by p, you're gonna be left with only p, right? Plus, and then we say 2p divided by p, we're gonna left with only 2, right? And then the last term here, which is 1 over p, we leave it like that. There's nothing we can do on that one at the moment, right? As you can see, now these are being simplified. Time for us now to integrate. So in order for you to integrate guys, you need to understand the laws or the rules to integrate each term here. So let's start with the first one. So whenever you integrate guys, do not forget that the sigma and the dp falls out, right? So we equate to y for convenience sake. So when you look at the first term here, we only have p. So knowing your laws or your rules, we're gonna use the power rule. Just in case you don't remember the power rule, basically the power rule looks like this. You're gonna have I'm gonna use x as our variable, k is going to be our constant, and x to the power of n, right? Dx, right? So when you integrate this one here, it's going to be k, and then we have x, and then we have n plus 1, but the very same n plus 1 is going to divide the whole thing on the numerator. This time around we don't add plus c because of this definite integral. Do not forget that on definite integral we do not add plus c. Just in case you don't remember guys, I made a video about definite integral, the introduction. I also made video about the power rule, so you can go to the description. There will be those 2 videos there, and also on the icon on your right it's gonna pop out there. Right, so we're gonna use this to integrate the first one. All right, let's do it. So when you look at p there, it has the power of 1. So it's going to be 1 plus 1, right? Remember, 1 is actually the power plus 1. The coefficient is 1 there, so we don't have to write it. So you're going to have to divide it by 1 plus 1, right? Put this inside the bracket like that. All right, so we go to the second term. The second term as well is the power rule. Like I said guys, go to that video where I introduce or I talk about the power rule if you don't understand here. But what happens here is when you have a tool like that which looks like a constant, you just multiply by the variable that we are integrating in terms of. In this case, we are integrating in terms of p, so 2 is going to be multiplied by p to make our life easier. Right, so we come to this one here, the last term here, negative 1 over p. So when you look at negative 1 over p, this is actually a different rule. It's no longer the power. So this rule here, it's actually the natural log rule. So it looks like this. When you have k over x dx, when you integrate here, this is gonna be k, the coefficient, and then natural log x. Remember, we don't add plus c because these are definite integrals, right? So when you integrate this one, it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be minus, our k is 1, so even if you don't write it, it's fine. It's just gonna have natural log p, right? Then that's it. From here you write your upper limit here, which is e, and your lower limit, it's e to the power of negative 1. Right, so this is how you do the integral. But then we are not finished. We need to substitute. But before we substitute, guys, we need to simplify it further. So let's simplify it further. So we're gonna say y is equal to, the first bracket is gonna be the integral of this part with the upper limit. So this is gonna be p squared over 2 plus 2p natural log minus natural log p, by the way, and then we have the upper limit. Then the second bracket is subtract the first bracket with the lower limit. So it's gonna be the very same integral, but this time around we're gonna have the lower limit. So it's gonna be p squared over 2 plus 2p minus natural log p, but this time around we have the lower limit, which is e to the power of negative 1. Right, so from here, guys, what happens is that we have to substitute. So the first bracket, we're going to substitute with the upper limit, and in the second bracket where it's subtract here, we're going to substitute with the lower limit. So let's do this. All right, so wherever there is p, we put in e. All right, so e to the power of 2 divided by 2. By the way, e is a number, and then we have 2e minus natural log, then simple, right? Then we come to the next bracket, right? So this is gonna be e to the power of negative 1, then squared, right? Divided by 2. Remember, where there is p, we substitute by this e to the power of negative 1 plus 2 multiplied by e to the power of negative 1 minus natural log, then e to the power of negative 1, and then that is that. So when it's like this, you put this on your calculator and then you get an answer. All right, so our answer here is going to be y is equal to 6,328. So guys, leave your answer to 3 decimal points. That's the safest way, or you can write everything, but the best way is to leave your answer to 3 decimal points. Guys, I hope this video made it clear for you, or it helped you understand how to solve this type of a problem. If it so happened that you didn't understand, you can rewatch the video, comment the question that you have if you got lost somewhere. Because some people, they just comment without asking. I get confused. I don't know how to respond to that. So where if it's a question, you just comment, ask that question, and hopefully I will be able to help you. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. At the end of this video, there will be some playlists showing the definite integral that I solved, and also the recent video. Thank you very much guys for watching. Till next time, do not forget to subscribe. Cheers.